It's a great way to actually empower your trading. So guys, I saw a message that there was a sound problem. I think the sound has been restored now. So again, for all of you who are first time here, Admiral Markets Supreme Edition webinar that will greatly empower your trading. You can download it by visiting your trader's room. It's free for all Admiral Market accounts, and for demo accounts, it's restricted to 30-day use. It has a lot of features. Some features you will use the more, some features you will use the less, but nevertheless, it's a great tool. It's unique, and one of the reasons why Admiral Markets has been voted for best MT4 broker is exactly Admiral Markets Supreme Edition, that is very, very unique in today's market. So today we will see Admiral Markets Supreme Edition, how to install it, and I will guide you through it, showing you key elements. Okay, so let's get started. First, we will go with how to install it. You can go to your trader's room or visit this address, MT4 SE. Installation is automatic, and by default you need to install it in this folder. This is the default installation. If your MT4 has been installed at your other hard disk, or maybe at your second partition, you then need to change the first drive letter. So C is the main hard disk, and if you install it on second partition or other hard disk drive, then you should change the letter. Also, this indicator, this is not an indicator, this is a tool. This tool comes in a form of an expert advisor, and you will see a lot of expert advisors once you install it. And its uniqueness definitely is that it doesn't do any memory leakage. So with this expert advisor, with this program, you will not have any memory leakage. It's very easy on your PC, and it's very, very user friendly. Now, key elements of Admiral Markets Supreme Edition are tick chart, alarm manager, connect, correlation matrix, correlation trader, Excel RTD, market manager, mini terminal, sentiment trader, session map, trade terminal, and welcome screen. So of course, as I said, I use it every day, but I don't use every single of these features, although they are incredibly useful. Some traders will find, let's say, alarm manager more useful than correlation matrix. I find correlation matrix very, very useful. There is also a tick trader that is excellent tool, and I say this is very unique to Admiral Markets. Other brokers don't offer this. So one of the advantages is that really, it's in the best interest of Admiral Markets to actually that you make money, okay? And you're supplied with good analysis, with education, with good platform. So you only need a goodwill and a proper psychology to make your first step towards your full-time or successful part-time Forex career. This is how tick trader windows look like. I will go first through slides, and then I will show you that on real chart. So tick trader looks like this. And actually, I might open my chart now, because this is one of the features I also use. So I will explain, I will go through this. Okay. This is how tick trader looks like. All of these windows are movable. So these frames are movable. You can move it all over your screen, and you will find this very, very useful, because I really move a lot of between my monitors, and even you can even undock all other charts and move it to your second monitor. But let's go step by step. So tick trader is actually an application which shows tick charts in different styles. And you can use quick trading using either keyboard or a mouse. The tick charts are compiled from the time that the application starts running. It does not provide access to historic tick data, but rather to now moment tick data. As you know, Forex is not centralized market, so in the sense of volume, there is no volume as in stock market, but rather there is tick volume that you can access by, of course, by using tick charts. You can see some tick volume kicking in now moment, and that is exactly what VSA traders might find useful, volume spread analysis. If you click on tick charts, you have a lot of different options: tick speed, time, candles versus. If you click on tick charts, it will show each change in the bid or ask prices. So in other words, the chart is updated wherever there is a change in either the bid price or the ask price. So whenever there is a change in bid or ask price, the chart will be updated. The amount of time between each point on the chart will vary depending on how active the market is. Now, if you click on to tick speed, then this chart will show each tick, and there is also a gray bar here. You can see there is also a gray bar here. Gray bar indicates the time between tick. The time is a rolling average that is calculated over the number of ticks that are specified by the numeric field in the toolbar. For example, the average speed of the last 5 ticks. Okay, you can click here and you can see. So, oh, sorry guys, let me give you, I switched the screen incidentally. So again, okay, this is it. Okay, let's go with tick. Okay, you can find it here, tick trader. Okay, here, and actually now this is on my second screen, but I will drag it here. Just give me a moment. Okay, okay, here, tick trader. So exactly here you can find, as I said, tick speed, and this is number of ticks in each bar or candle. And as I said, that is very useful feature, and because of that you actually can see real time ticks. Mind you, again, the chart will not provide you with historical ticks, but rather you will find real-time data. Okay, so real-time data, and that is very useful feature. Now, if you click here, you will also see timed charts. Now, this is also different because time chart will show each individual tick. Okay, and basically the x-axis of the chart is divided into equal amounts of time. So the chart will show bursts of activity that is interspersed with periods where the lines are flat because new tick occurs. Okay, so this is time chart. Then you can see candles. This is what I love to see also. The candle chart will show you traditional candles, Japanese candles, with an open, high, low, and close. But it's based on a number of ticks rather than a duration of time. So these are tick candles, not time frame candles. So let's say that, for example, if the period is set to 5 ticks, then each candle could represent anything from 1 second if the market is active through to as much as a minute if market is quiet. So here you can actually see ticks, candles that are not determined by the time frame. Okay? And don't forget that candle charts here are based on the mid price of each tick. You can also scroll your mouse wheel and you will actually you will stretch the chart over your screen by using your mouse wheel. And finally, versus chart. Versus chart will show the activity of, again guys, sorry for this, sometimes I'm losing the screen, so I need to move it again from one screen to another. So actually, sorry if you notice this. Okay, sometimes my chart just simply it goes to actually second screen. Finally, we go with versus. Here, this is so-called versus chart, and versus chart show the activity on one symbol versus another, plotted against each other. This chart shows mid prices like per second historic snapshots. Okay, I particularly don't use versus chart. I prefer to see candlesticks and tick charts from time to time. But as I say, you can find this very, very useful. So this is your tick trader, and actually very, very useful feature. If you do it like this, you can see that you can have a lot of these windows on a single chart. And I will show you actually how to manage multiple charts. Let's go step by step now. So this is tick trader. Now also one of the very useful features is so-called alarm manager. When you open alarm manager, you will also see different alarm templates. When your open profit, let's say, goes minus 10%, the alarm will sound. If you use more than 10% of margin, the alarm will sound. If you have 3 consecutive losses, if you are really not psychologically good enough, then your PC definitely is there to help you. It will sound an alarm. Also, you will find news alarm. That is very, very useful feature, telling you that there is impending news that you might want to avoid. Also, there is price alarm. For example, if euro dollar goes below this price, it will sound the alarm. Also, if you don't use stop loss, the alarm will sound. Now guys, really this is so useful that I just cannot imagine any single day that I don't trade with it. So simple enough, alarm manager, excellent, excellent choice for all. You can even, when you press plus, you can see price alarms, bar breakouts, account value, balance change, consecutive wins, consecutive losses, win-loss percentage, new position open, new position close. Guys, look at this. Even alarms on technical indicators. Check this. This can be of immense help to you. You can always add another alarm. So for example, I can add price level. Euro dollar, let's say if the price goes below this level, okay, the alarm will change. You just enter the price, okay, let's say 1.0810, okay. You type like this, alarm settings, okay, if the price, let's say, you can whatever you wish, guys. You can do whatever you wish. And let's say, for example, like this, and play sound, you can change this, email, send SMS, close everything, place market order, So guys, this is like your own secretary. This is like you're having an assistant, and that is actually helping you to trade profitably. So Alarm Manager is simply more than just alarm. For example, uh, I really don't, I personally don't need to use it, but let's say that I personally want to put an alarm here, position without stop loss, and if I have any position that it doesn't use a stop loss, I put an alarm that it actually sound to remind me that I should put a stop loss. That is very important for you, especially if you forget to put a stop loss and you go to sleep or you go out. It can be a lifesaver. Okay, it can really be a lifesaver. Okay, now there is a connect template. I call it a template because it's very useful. Here, when you click connect, you will find different tabs. You can also deposit, withdraw from connect tab. You don't need to go to your browser. You can do it directly from the platform. You can also see news here. Okay, calendar, pip calculator. So a lot of useful features here. So let's click. Okay, I have one open here. So let's say you go calendar, and you can apply different filters. You can even switch for a time zone. Okay, so let's say my time zone is this, accept, and of course you need to give just a few seconds for the price actually for the manager to accept it, and then it will continue with work. Sometimes, guys, for example, if news providers are having some delayed problems, you won't see real time. Here you will find delay time, but it's very rarely. If that happens, know that it's actually up to providers. Okay, it's up to providers. So if that happens, then definitely, guys, don't worry because it will be okay. So sometimes just it's up to news providers. And actually here you do whatever you wish. You have different tab for languages. You can apply for different filters. You can uh, you can also go to actually other time zones, and you can actually use Admiral Market website if you find hard to navigate here. But as I say, don't forget about it. It's not it's very, very useful because more often than not uh, the calendar will notify you by itself if you use Alarm Manager. And that is what I prefer. I prefer to watch the news on my Alarm Manager rather than going to Connect, simply because I have 10 or 15 different pairs open on my screen. So one of the reasons I prefer an Alarm Manager is that I have all in one screen. That is much, much better for me than to go through all different tabs. But well, maybe you will also find it useful to have it on a connect screen. So Alarm Manager will do the job for you. If you ask me, it can be also enough by itself. Okay. Now, where were we? Yes, one more thing that I want to tell you. Here you can also go to your trader room and you can deposit and withdraw the money right from this screen here. Also, you can do your own trade analysis. That is actually also very useful if you are not uh, an analyst by yourself. You can let the program do that for you. Also, here on heat map, you can find top movers today and actually how the pairs performed. Okay, it's real time also, so you will watch it in real time. And also another good feature is you will find top movers in the last 24 hours, top movers yesterday, and of course you can also find indices here, such as Australian ASX 200, okay, Japanese Nikkei index. You can also find commodity prices, stocks, whatever you wish. It's here at your disposal. So very, very, very useful feature. Having a heat map, you will also find pairs that you can trade with a trend. And actually, if you are a trend trader, this will be very, very, very helpful to you. Okay, so that is a connect template. Now we will switch on to another slide that is actually correlation matrix. Okay, correlation matrix. This is one of my favorite. Maybe I will dare to say this is my favorite tool, because it really helps me every single day. There is plenty of pairs to find here, really, and actually this is one of the features forex traders who trade multiple pairs should not live without it. Okay, so it's, as I say, in my opinion, for me at least, out of all these fantastic features, this is, for me, this is simply the best. What I like to put here is H1 200 bars, and that will actually give you 200 bars of 1 hour bars of correlation. That is simply enough for day trading. Okay, because most of us are day traders, like day or intraday swing traders. This feature is very useful, and 1 hour 200 bars will do the job for you. Okay, so if you go to correlation matrix and double click it, okay, it will actually pop up a window like this, and you can also enter whatever symbol you wish and click add, and it will be displayed. For example, euro, Turkish lira, okay, like this, add and save, and it will be displayed here. For intraday trading, I recommend H1 200 bar settings. That is very, very good for intraday. For swing trading, you can go with a 4 hour, but I prefer, really, even for swings, 1 hour 200 bars is enough, even for intra-week swings, because it gives you 200 hours of price action. Okay, it's a lot of price action in now moment, so you can find current correlation in the given time frame. Now, how do we read this correlation table? When you see red color, it means the correlation is strong. When you see orange, okay, I may say it's extremely strong. When you see orange color, that means correlation is strong. When you see blue color, correlation is neutral. And when you see a green color, correlation is almost non-existent. So there is not a big correlation between the exchange rate. So let's say we want to compare euro dollar to ODN. So euro ODN plus 62. That means that pairs move in the same direction. They have strong correlation, strong positive correlation. And really, this is very, very useful. Yes, Eitan is saying feature you cannot find in any other place. Yes, Eitan, this is indeed very, very, very useful feature. And before we got an access to correlation matrix, I needed to go through various websites, and this is really, guys, use it. I can only say use it because you are trading with the best tools at your disposal. For example, I traded dollar yen. I hope that you have traded dollar yen too, because a session recap trade gave us 140 pips, even more, and today trade also was good for 25, 30 pips. So you could have made tons of money and pips just by trading dollar yen. And let's say, look at this. Let's say that you had a losing trade, as we had on pound dollar. We had a losing trade on session recap, but we had also winning trade on dollar yen. So look at this. Only plus 13 correlation. So that means, guys, that you can safely trade both of these pairs. You should not be afraid whether pound dollar will go up and down, because dollar yen will not follow it. It will not follow it. For example, if you trade euro dollar with euro yen, well, what does it say? 89 correlation, guys. Extremely strong correlation. So if you are short on euro dollar, don't go long on euro yen. Okay, really, I think that this can be very, very useful to you. Or let's say, what I love to see is correlation between dollar yen and dollar CAD. Look at this. Dollar yen, dollar CAD. Almost non-existent correlation. There is some small correlation, but they are not dependent. Now, this is where it gets tricky. You want to trade dollar Swiss, and you want to also open euro yen position. Look at this. Dollar Swissy goes up, euro yen will go down, and it will go down. Don't think otherwise. No matter what your system tells you, this is more powerful than your system. This tool, it's more powerful than your own system, because it's the fact. This is de facto price analysis. Dollar Swissy up, euro yen down. Dollar Swissy down, euro yen up. Extremely negative correlation between these two pairs. So guys, what can I say about this? Enjoy it. You should. Correlation trader, simply enough correlation between two various pairs. For example, you want to trade correlation between euro dollar and pound dollar. It's same. Usually you see back in time correlation was 88%. Now if you watch correlation between those two pairs, euro dollar and pound dollar is 81. It's still a strong correlation. Okay, so it's still a strong correlation, and you can find here correlation trader. Look at this, euro dollar, dollar Swiss minus 93. When you click new order, you can sell or buy. You can also make it a non-hedging mode that sells close buys and vice versa. Here. So it's also very, very useful. But you know, when I don't particularly trade by correlation trader, I watch correlation table to tell me whether I can trade multiple pairs or not. So for me, correlation trader, correlation matrix is most useful feature. From time to time, I also pay attention to this, but because I watch different pairs, I mostly go with correlation table. But some traders who prefer to trade different correlations can use this feature to their advantage. You can also, this is also interesting, you can find non-standard time frames here, guys. 2-hour time frame, 3-hour time frame, M6, M4, 12-hour time frame, 8-hour time frame. I suggest that you can that you should pay attention to 8-hour time frame to time. It's interesting. Okay, now where were we? Correlation trader. Market manager, simply enough, you can find all of your trades in one place. So let's say that you traded 5 different pairs today. You will find loss and profits here at this window. So it's called market manager. Yeah, it is useful. I particularly don't use it so much, but well, you can use it to your advantage. You can expand it like this. Okay, you can also do it like this. Press Control and go scroll with your mouse wheel. If you scroll up, you will see like this. It will zoom in. If you press Control and scroll down, it will like zoom out like this. You see? So it's good. You can see open positions, account info, open and pending orders. What I also love to use is mini terminal. This is a mini terminal, and actually it can do you a plethora of very, very useful things. Okay, let me find mini terminal. Here you can specify the number of lots traded. Here you can place a stop loss. It's one-click trading. So once you click, okay, like this, it will ask confirm buy. Okay, and this is where it gets interesting. Okay, let me see what I had also. What I wanted to tell you is this mini terminal, guys, be careful. Look at this. Now this is your spread. Don't be confused, because sometimes you might miss the spread for lot size, and the program usually remembers your last decision. So if you open one lot on pound OD, it will remember it here. What is dangerous is that actually you don't want to trade with full risk every time, right? So pay attention to spread, because sometimes the spread may vary, especially if you're not using ECN account. And don't miss this for this, because few times it happened to me, and I actually went with this and I forgot to change lot size. So do that and check it before you actually open your trade. It's important because, as I said, the program will remember your last decision, and it can actually, you can place a trade incidentally. Okay, so okay, you can do it like this, or you can just type the number of lots. When you click here, this is the feature what I use very, very often. Look at this, undock chart. And now when you click it, your charts will be undocked. And what it means is you can actually move it all over your screen and all over your platform. That is one of the features I also want to use, and this feature is very useful to you if you actually have multiple monitor setup. So if you have more than one monitor, you can find this feature very, very useful. It's important to say that all this also works for demo traders, but you will not be, you won't be able to use these features more than 30 days. Okay, so if you go like this, your charts will be undocked, and look at this. Now I'm moving my charts like this. Okay, you can move it to your other monitors, and that is what I really love to see here. See, now it's on my second monitor. Okay, very, very useful feature. You can zoom in, you can maximize it, can minimize it, and simply by clicking redock, your chart will be docked again. You can do that on every single window. Undock chart, look at this. Very useful feature. Look at this. Moving it from one monitor to another, guys. So back before we had an opportunity to work with Admiral Markets Supreme, we actually needed to use different software for this. And this is very, very useful feature. I like to use it a lot. Here, stop loss and trend lines. You can create trend line stop losses. You can also place TP lines. When you go with undock terminal, you can actually move this to your second screen, okay? And simply redock terminal and all is fine. So use it, guys, check it. I really love to mingle with this. So mini terminal, yes, okay. Go here, undock chart, and I'm ready to move it. Sorry, I'm ready to move it to my second screen. Very, very useful feature. Okay, and also one you can find for OCO orders. Someone asked me about OCO orders. Guys, for OCO orders, please go to this link and you will find complete manual for OCO orders. So you can also use mini terminal for this. And if you want to actually, okay, like this, you can find another order or template. Fixed lot size, buy template. You can also play save template. So it's it actually allows you to use something probably that never crossed your mind before. So a lot of really features, and as I said, some of those you might never use it, but it's good to know that you have the possibility to use it. Sentiment trader, another useful feature for traders who like to go with the herd. This tool will show you a sentiment of a time frame. So let's say that you want to look what dollar Swissy does. Here you can find 15-minute time frame that is suitable for intraday trading. Okay, and here you will find how dollar Swissy performs on M15, and this says that 66% is short and 34% is actually long. So one of the features you can also use, especially if you're in a trade and you want your trade to last a little bit longer, okay? Sentiment trader, like this. So good feature. And if you click here, symbols, you will also find other symbols that you can find current market bias. Okay, this is current market bias. Here also you can place a new order. Here you can also find different styles. Here you see, just click at this and you will find different styles. Here you can change time frame. Maximum is 1 hour. So when you click other time frame, will show you how price action behaves on 1 hour time frame. So guys, this is also good feature that you might find a good use. Session map, also good for newbies. So if you're not sure which session you are in, just click on session map and it will display a session. So you can actually see which session you're in. Again, very useful feature. So especially for new traders. And we have also Trade Terminal here. Actually, Trade Terminal is a compilation of mini terminals here running at a single screen. Look at this. You don't need 2 or 3 monitors for this. And this is actually, if you want to place multiple orders, you can find it here. Okay, it shows everything. You will find a lot of, look at this, OCA group, summary of your orders, long, short, all of your statistic, guys. So if you're a statistical type, you might find huge number of features here. Okay, huge number of features. And you just click here and you see, you will get what you need. So very, very useful feature. Look at this. For all of you who still don't know about this, you can find current spread, minimum trade size, pip size. Excellent, excellent work from Admiral Markets, and this was a price winning solution. Okay, and you can also find videos about Admiral Markets Supreme Edition. Just Google for it. It will be very, very good, very, very useful friendly, and you can find some stuff that I might forgot to mention. And as I say, for all of you who want to deeper understanding about one cancel other order or OC order, you can find it in the manual link I sent you. It's free for all live accounts. You have correlation management, on platform access to trading room, no memory leak, sentiment analysis, and actually easy to use. So I hope that you found this webinar interesting. If you have any questions, just ask me. Doug, Camarilla indicator shifted 1 hour due to daylight saving time. Dollar yen L5 short target is 100 pips too high for me. Okay, this is what you should do then. Okay, you want to go with dollar yen. No worries. Dollar yen. 1 hour time frame. Indicator list. Here. Just place weekly if daily is not good. Look at this. This is yours, right? So if you ever see this, go indicators list, pivot to Doug, and like this. Click weekly. See now, I use this for today's analysis. And you could have made nice money also trading dollar yen today. And session recap trade was good for 140 pip. This was definitely the trade of the week. And this was the trade of the day because it was really a no-brainer trade. Here, just use it as I showed you. Okay? So guys, I don't see any question. I hope all is clear. Thank you, Aidan, for comment. And use Admiral Markets Supreme Edition. It will greatly empower your trading. Okay? So until tomorrow, guys, a new analysis. Okay? Yes, alarm on trade terminal. Aidan has just made a comment. Well, if you want actually Yes, it's very, very useful. So this is your trade terminal. Just click here. You will find a lot of good features here. Actually, tools here, all orders, you see. Everything can be managed here, guys. So very useful indeed. As I say, it will empower your trading. Oh, sorry, Ethan, what on top right here? It's all orders, all positions, pending orders, and all orders. And here, actually, you can find this here. You can go with template. I'm not sure what you are. If you are asking for mini terminal, here is actually a mini terminal. And by clicking here, you will find this. This is it. Okay, undock chart, settings, click here, here, order type of template, whatever you wish, actually. But I prefer to go, if you ask about alarm manager, this is how I do it. I open alarm manager, and I usually place only alarm about position without stop loss, because I use stop loss every single time. Okay, guys, experiment with it, use it to your advantage, and don't forget to use correlation matrix if you trade more than one pair. Ethan has made another comment. Open 2 arrow. Ethan, can you be more specific, please? Are you referring to trade terminal or mini terminal? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Okay. If you click here, see there is template, there is symbol information, and there is new chart. If you click here on settings, you're using trade terminal. Okay, great. That's actually great here. There is a lot of useful features, but to explain every single one of them in detail, I would need to have open orders. So then I would be able to comment on every single trade. What does it mean? But actually, it's very easy to use because it displays all bits of information. But I don't have any orders here, current or pending. So see, there is no data here. Okay, guys, so that was it. If you have any questions, you can always ask me on email. Expect new analysis maybe during the night because I won't be available. I will be traveling to Prague tomorrow, so I might do an early analysis for you and make it a 2-day analysis so you can benefit from it. And Chris and I will have a mutual webinar on Thursday. Okay, guys, so I wish you okay, Ethan, I wish you a great day, and as always, guys, cheers and trade safe.